Welcome back to Behavioral Hacks. Yo, let's talk real life for a sec. You know you should be saving more money, right? Eating less garbage, maybe actually using that gym membership you're paying for. You want the outcome? More cash? Better health? Whatever. Why is it so tough to just get it done? It feels like you're fighting yourself, right? Like part of your brain wants one thing. You're totally just here to chill and grab some pizza. But it's not a character flaw, man. It's behavioral economics in action. These are predictable glitches in our mental software, the little biases and shortcuts our brains use that often mess up our long-term goals. But here's the kicker. Understand the glitch, and you can hack the system. Your own system. Let's break it down. First hurdle. Doing nothing is way easier than doing something. Behavioral economists call this the default bias, or status quo bias. We stick with what is, even if it's not optimal. Think organ donation. Most people think it's a good idea. But in the US, where you gotta opt in, make an effort, check a box, donation rates are kinda meh. In some places, being a donor is just the norm, and you have to say no if you don't want to. Donation rates are soaring, almost hitting 90%.
How amazing is that?
Same folks, same goals, just taking the easy route. You spot this all over the place. Why do you stick with the same overpriced phone plan? Why haven't you switched banks even though yours sucks? Why do those free trials convert to paid subscriptions so easily? Defaults. Companies leverage this bias against you all the time. The hack. Flip the script. Set your own defaults. Want to save money? Automate transfers to your savings account the day you get paid? Default. Money saved before you can spend it. Want to eat healthier? Prep meals on Sunday? Default. Healthy lunch is ready. Make the good choice. The lazy choice. Okay. Maybe you've overcome inertia, but now you're staring at the goal like, okay, now what? Vague goals like get healthier or be more productive are useless. Why? Sometimes it's choice overload. There are a million ways to get healthy. Your brain freezes trying to pick the perfect one. It's easier to just scroll Instagram. Remember that old tetanus shot study? Scaring people didn't work? Giving vague advice, get a shot barely worked. What did work? Specific, actionable, plans. The clinic is here. Open these hours. Here's the map. Call this number. Concrete steps. Behavioral science calls this creating implementation intentions. It's a fancy way of saying decide in advance exactly when, where, and how you'll do the thing. Cut the nonsense and get straight to the point. Get granular. Not I'll work out more. If it's Tuesday after work around 6 p.m., then I will go straight to the gym on Elm Street and do my 3-day split routine, starting with bench press. See the difference? You remove the need for in-a-moment decision-making when your willpower is low. You just execute This is the real deal. The New Year's resolution killer. All or nothing thinking. I'm gonna crush it. Gym 6 days a week. No carbs, cold showers. And then life happens. You miss one workout, eat a donut, and suddenly it's screw it, I failed, and you're back to square one. What's going on? A major behavioral economic concept, present bias. We massively overvalue immediate rewards and underestimate long-term benefits. That brutal workout feels terrible right now. The donut tastes amazing right now. The future, healthier, richer you. That guy feels distant, abstract. Your brain prioritizes the now. Going all in often means the immediate cost feels too high, so present bias wins. That study on exercise intensity? People who started moderate and built up stuck with it more than the high-intensity heroes. Why? The initial cost was lower, making it easier to overcome present bias day after day. The hack. Aim for consistency, not intensity at first. Make the start ridiculously easy. Lower the immediate cost. Want to meditate? Start with 1 minute, not 30. Want to read more? Build the habit, the automaticity first. Make it so easy, present bias doesn't even put up a fight. Small. Consistent wins beat heroic. Short-lived bursts every single time. Look, your brain isn't broken. It's just running on some old software with predictable quirks. It loves the default, the easy path. It gets paralyzed by choice overload, needs specific plans. It's obsessed with the present, struggles with delayed gratification. But knowing this is your advantage, You can consciously design your environment and your plans to work with these biases, not against them. Set better defaults. Create specific implementation intentions. Start small to beat present bias. This isn't just about the gym or saving money. It's about understanding why you procrastinate, why you impulse buy, why you stick in routines that don't serve you. Master these behavioral hacks, and you're not just making better decisions, you're basically upgrading your own operating system. All right, that's the lowdown. Pick one hack. Try it this week. Let me know which glitch you're tackling in the comments. Hit like if you learned something. Sub for more ways to leverage behavioral economics in your life. Peace out.